So we are here in Phoenix looking for the people of our tribe that have been kidnapped and taken as slaves. We got some information that the followers of the fire cult, they have them, and they happen to have a cathedral here. I believe it's going to be north of this location here. Apparently that cathedral is kind of like their headquarters, so we're going to be checking that out later on in the stream. But first, I want to complete pretty much most of the quest before I go to that cathedral, and because that's going to be like main quest stuff. So I'm going to do all the side quests first in Phoenix. I did play off stream, so kind of know what to do now. Let's go ahead and apparently you can get some reputation here at the casino, and you can increase your gotta put away my weapon, and you can increase your gambling skill here. Actually, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip time to, I'm gonna make it nighttime, because apparently you can repair some of these lampposts here. So there's going to be like 2 of these lampposts here. I believe this area is called the business center. Makes sense because you got a gun shop here and a market center here, and you got like a mercenaries guild. Here's the other lamppost you can repair. I don't think there's a minimum repair skill requirement to repair these. I think these are just pretty much you keep trying until you get experience. You did something wrong. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the casino because there's some things we can get there. So the first person I'm going to talk to this bartender. Would you like something to drink? You know everything that goes on here, right? Sorry, but I don't sell rumors or information. The boss doesn't like it. I'll tip you. It won't change anything, sir. Let's do the opposite. I'll pay if you spread good rumors about me. Ah, I understand. You need a better reputation for your career? Yes, I can help you there. So we can pay 300 caps, and he'll just increase our reputation here. There are some quests here and side quests in this place. You can't really do it unless you have pretty good reputation. Here's the caps. I'll be waiting for the results. So we got 75 karma, and I think we're liked now. We're pretty close to getting idolized, I think. And if we come over to this guy, we see a bellboy. You see a very helpful young man with an ingratiating gaze. Let's go and talk to him. How may I serve you, sir? Who are you? I'm a bellhop. I do small tasks for a small fee. I see. Remind me what you're doing here. Tell me, are the games in this casino really fair? Honestly, yes, I guess. Why are you hesitant? Well, it depends on a lot of the odds, and generally, they're slightly better for the casino than the player, but that doesn't mean you can't win and get rich. Tell me how to do it. There must be all sorts of tricks. No. He looks towards the guard and lowers his voice. The boss wouldn't like it. No one will know about this. Tempt him by showing off your caps. Hey, everything for our clients. For 300 caps, I'll give you a small masterclass. Yes, how to increase your chances by 5% and why that matters. Something like that. I can easily win back my caps if your tips work. When do we start? Meet me at the pool table on the 2nd floor. And don't forget about the caps. No problem. So he goes upstairs. Where the fuck wait, where's he at? Oh, he's up. Oh. He's right by where he's supposed to be. By the pool table. Alright, I'm ready to start when you are. Here's 300 caps. Thank you. Looks around and hides the caps. Let's start with the general rules. And you have increased your gambling skill by 5 points. It's not a whole lot, but it's something. And never do a split on 5s. Then the sum will be 10. Holy shit, this isn't easy. Now I know exactly what not to do. That's all I know. Ultimately, that 5% luck will decide your fate in the game. Okay, I'm gonna split before the boss suspects anything. Thanks for the tip, pal. Alright, let's get out of here. So now, dang, this place is huge. There's a lot of quests here. So the next place I'm gonna go, apparently there's a power plant that's run by ghouls. We'll go and make our way there. Apparently they needed some help from us. It's kind of similar to the quest in Fallout 2. Where you're helping ghouls repair the power plant. So I think it's going to be up here. Oh, you know what? Should I go and put away my stuff? So I did find an area where I can store some of my items while I'm here in Phoenix. I can do that later. Alright, so here we are. We're at the entrance of the power plant. Got radiation, radioactive goo here. Got some dogs. A front gate. And I'm not sure what kind of power plant this is. Let's go in. I do like the music of this mod. Stop. No outsiders past the point. Past this point. What do you want? I thought this place was just an abandoned ruin. What are you doing here? We've been living here for years. The whole city knows that. So you can't stop with the bullshit. But I'm not local. I'm from a village to the northwest. Oh, well, you don't look like the usual city folk. Tan skin, unusual accent. Very interesting. What's so interesting about that? Alright, listen. We're in a bit of crisis here. Maybe you could help. Go to the plant chief and see what you can work out. Alright. So, we got, apparently, I guess this is our first introduction to ghouls in this mod. They're very similar to the ghouls in Gecko in Fallout 2. This guy is in charge of them. I guess he's a glowing ghoul. You see a man with burned skin wearing well-worn work clothes with a pre-war symbol. Not sure what kind of pre-war symbol that is. There's a dude down here. We can heal him with a stim pack for some experience. Actually, let's go and see what he says. I've got a problem here. Do you know any doctors? Well, it just so happens that I'm kind of a doctor. Thanks, Doc. I really appreciate it. Hey, thank you so much. I didn't think there were any doctors around these days. What happened to you? We were repairing some pipes when one burst and I was thrown onto the railing. At least I didn't fall to the lower level. Otherwise, I'd be swimming in radioactive sludge like a duck in a bathtub. A duck? I don't think ducks exist anymore. Yeah, you know, a bird before the nuclear war. Haven't seen a live one since. Probably went extinct like the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs? Never mind, let's drop it. Well, you're definitely lucky. Take care. Alrighty. So, yep, this is a power plant. It's very small. I wonder if these people will let me loot. Let's see if they're willing to let me do that. And it seems like they will let me loot. I'll take that battery. And what is this over here? Looks like ammunition. Rat soup. Oh, okay. I thought I had more rat soup, but I guess I ate it all. Let's go and talk to this dude. Theodore. Well, here comes the first messenger of evil. Or not. I'm losing track of the days. Need to wind my watch. I don't understand what you mean. I'm new in town. I'm looking for my family. Really? Well, I've heard of 100 stories in as many years. Sorry to be skeptical, but it pays to be careful these days. The pipeline from the reactor cooling system exploded, burst like a nasty worm. We've cut off the liquid flow, but the reserves won't last long. The reactor will overheat soon, and we'll have to shut it down. That doesn't sound good. Can it be fixed? Of course, but not by us. This is a nuclear power plant, not a factory. We need parts and equipment, and finding them will be hard work. It looks you up and down. Think you could handle it? We pay well. Sure, I'm always up for earning caps. Great, I'm counting on you. Go, but keep our agreement secret. Disgusting sea worms. They try to bite with their copper teeth. I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, let's go down here and just repair this pipe. So here's the broken pipes over here. There's gonna be some rats down here. I never made my way down to this area. I don't know what's in this back area here. But down here, there's going to be some rats. You don't really need to fight them. Got a fire locker. I will take this. And you see a switch. Let's pull the switch. This panel is supposed to distribute electricity, but for some reason, this doesn't happen. Let's see if we can repair it. Success! You restored lighting to the power plant's underground level. Alright. Let's take a look at this. The cooling system was damaged by a powerful explosion. A powerful explosion. Alright, so let's go and repair this. You have no idea how to fix this. Maybe you can make up for your lack of skill. So I wonder if I can figure out how much repair skill you need. Okay, so I'm just going to use scrap metal to repair this. Sometimes if you use science on things, it'll tell you the skill requirement. I think you need 100 repair skill to make this repair. I'm not sure. So I'm going to use some scrap metal. I'm going to use all of my scrap metal. So it's a good idea to save these scrap metals and scrap electronics, because there's a lot of high repair skill checks in this game. Alright, so I think I should be good now. Done. You have successfully repaired the damage to the cooling system, and now it is operational. Let's go and report back to Theodore. I'm waiting for results. Remember, this work is paid. I managed to fix the cooling system. Thanks. Thank Ampere. You did it. I can't believe it. How did you manage? I had to tinker with it all day. Smooth talk, smooth skin. However, I don't think it's a coincidence that your arrival coincided with the sabotage. Sabotage? So, we did see that the pipes were exploded. We examined the wreckage, and what did we find? The system was deliberately blown up with dynamite. How do you explain that, my slippery, smooth-skinned friend? I have nothing to do with this. You let me in yourself, and then... Enough of this nonsense, darling. I'll tell you what, find the culprits behind the attack, then I'll decide if you get paid. How can I do that? The intruders could have snuck in from anywhere. You have the right idea. Now go and don't come back without info. Ooh ha ha. I'll have fun trampling on one foot. This dude's crazy. Okay. Uh-oh. Why'd I do that? Okay, that was a misclick. Alright, so from what I read, there's like 3 ways you can figure out who the culprit was who sabotaged the coolant system. You can talk to the gang members north of the slums, and they'll give you information. You can go into the cathedral of the followers of fire, and there's a computer in there, and you can get information on who did the sabotage. Or you can, actually I'm gonna go this way. You can go into the sewers, which is a place we haven't been yet. And there's going to be a guy down there eating rats. And he'll have some information for us. And there he is. You see a squatter. In front of you is a skinny man in dirty clothes. Let's go and talk to him. Oh mama, don't scare me like that. People don't come around here often. Sorry, I didn't mean to. What are you doing here? Catching rats. They're quick and sneaky. Don't fall into traps easy. Sometimes you gotta wait for hours in ambush. If you've been around here for a while, then maybe you saw someone go down into the sewers. Yeah, maybe I did. What's in it for me if I tell you? Here's 10 caps to buy food. Oh, much obliged. It was the Cardinals. They came with a fire worshiper and a ghoul. Ralph's his name, I think. The fire worshippers were for telling them to blow up some pipes to trick the head honcho at the power plant. Complicated stuff. I didn't get it all. Thanks, buddy. You've been a big help. Okay, so it seems like it was an inside job. So Ralph is helping the fire worshippers. I guess that guy means the followers of fire. Seems like this cult's not doing very good work here. Seems like they're just kind of antagonizing the inhabitants here. We're going to kill him. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so this is the ghoul that was helping the cult. Here he is. Well, let's go and tattle. Yes, I'm listening. I know who sabotaged the cooling system. Well, isn't that interesting? Like a real detective story. And who might that be? The sabotage was done by the Red Cardinals under the Fire Worshippers' orders, and your loyal assistant, Ralph, helped them. Short my circuits. Why would he get involved in this? The church wanted to push you guys into an unfavorable contract, and Ralph, likely he thinks it's his time to take over as plant chief. Well, this makes sense. Let's go with that. Hey, security, bring Ralph to me, and keep a close eye on him. No leniency. He's gone mad, like an overripe cherry. Do you know how much effort it took to get this power plant running? I imagine it must be pretty hard. Oh yes, non-stop problems. Ralph thinks the cultists will do a better job if they take over, but from my own experience, I know you can't let ideologues into power. Oh, I love issuing fines for jaywalking. Makes you feel so powerful. Okay. And we get a short cutscene here. Boss, Theodore, trouble. What happened? I'm trying to sleep. You trying to sleep? Shouldn't you be trying to get Ralph? Ralph, I told you to bring him to me. To me, repeat. No, boss, he's locked in and won't let anyone in. We need to do something. What's that old lecher up to? Deal with Ralph. This whole thing is getting too dangerous. Okay, I'll take care of it. So it looks like Ralph has locked himself inside the control room. And there he is with guns pointed at the door. So you can kill him, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to speech my way past this guy. Spawn of electromagnetic hell. Just leave. Everything was fine until you showed up. Story will end under his leadership. I understand you. You want to bring back the old world you knew. But look around, the fire worshippers are creating a different world. Different? There's truth in that. Maybe Aaron is just using us to build himself an empire. I hadn't really thought about that. But if you do think about it, damn, what should I do? Go back to ruined California? Or head east with you guys? Or, okay, so I guess he wants to head east. Who knows, maybe I'll find oil in Texas or revive the old Chrysler Motors factories. Believe me, you got no future here. At best, you'll just become a tool in the Emperor's hand. Well said. I'll leave peacefully. Tell Theodore to remove the guards from the doors. Start moving, Ralph. Alright, and there we go. We convinced him to leave. But it does seem like Theodore is losing his mind. I guess that's a side effect of the radiation and ghoulification. Here comes our hero, Employee of the Month at the power plant. Too bad I've run out of awards, but don't you worry. I know how to cheer you up. Go to the storekeeper and ask for any item in our supply room. Happy to serve. I got 1,000 experience points. I guess I don't get karma for doing that. So over here they have a supply room. You can buy stuff from this dude. Holy Ohm, don't sneak up on me like that. You and your pale skin roam around here like a ghost. I'm not the one who looks like the dead around here. Haha, don't mind me. He can only laugh in the face of death. I'm Herbert, the supply room manager. A supply room? And you might have useful stuff here. What do you want, Drifter? Your boss promised to pay me for this job I helped him with. Yes, I remember. You can choose your reward. So, I'm going to get some caps. Alright, sign here, here, and here. Just kidding. You probably can't write. By the way, if you need batteries, come to me. The boss said it's okay to trade with you. Okay. So what has he got? He's got batteries and fuel cells, or whatever they're called. Microfusion cells, or... Alright, and a laser pistol. I think I have a laser pistol somewhere. Unless I sold it. Alright, so... Now we helped out the ghouls here. Now that quest is done. Who the fuck is this dude? Alright, this is strange. I don't recall seeing this guy when I played off screen when I was doing this. You see a man in a cassock. He's clearly not here by accident. And he's wielding a pneumatic fist. I'm going to save. Because I'm not sure what's going to happen. So you're the reason our plans fell apart like the old world. Why are you doing this? I don't like you or your church, let's be honest. You don't like the idea of rebirth? A new beginning for civilization? Or you don't like our church and its symbols, its ceremony? In either case, you're just an egocentric fool. An atomic non-entity with an inflated ego. The church gave knowledge to the world. With our help, light was brought into homes and people were taught forgotten literacy. And you? What are you trying to achieve? Because of your rebirth, my home was attacked and my people enslaved. That's enough. Oh, so we're dealing with base vengeance. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Base animals don't understand speech, only the whip. Get back into the desert and live your wild life like a savage. There's no place for people like you in the new world. With pleasure, I'd rather not set my eyes on this den of crime and sin ever again. Oh, so he doesn't like... Well, I don't really get the impression that the cultists really like this anyways. They did enslave our people and kidnap them. Okay, so yeah, that dude had a pneumatic fist. We'll be getting one of those shortly. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're going to be making a trip to the sewers. Because there's going to be, I believe there's going to be 2 quests we can do down here. or at least 2 quests we can initiate down here. Alright, so these sewers are filled with rats. So I'm going to be doing a lot of fighting. You do get a lot of experience for killing these rats, so I'm going to go ahead and start killing these things. There's also a Rat King down here, guarding an ancient relic. So I'm going to grab that while I'm down here. And it looks like there's a dude that's like severed in half down here. I'm not sure how rats did that. Doesn't really make too much sense. Alright, what does this dude have? He has rubber boots and a knife. I'll take the rubber boots. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the Sonora Express and I'm gonna put some of my items down. I'm gonna store some of my items in a storage chest, and I forgot I had to go and purchase some lockpicks. Let's go back over to the business center. Every time I come by this dog, I keep thinking that this dog is going to get hostile towards me. Hold up, can I sell something to this dude? I'll sell stuff to that dude later. Okay, so let me go and sell some stuff to this lady here. I believe she has some lockpicks for me. Yep, let's go and take 4 of them. Sell this. Sell the ammunition. The pistol. What else can I sell? I'm gonna sell this too. I need my spiked knuckles. We're gonna be getting a better weapon later. So I think we're good for now. So yeah, I remember reading that you can do this. So you can store some of your stuff here in these boxes here. I'm not gonna need this. Just go ahead and put all the junk we don't need in this chest. Don't need that. Don't need these. So apparently ammunition they don't weigh anything. I'm gonna keep the books because I'm gonna be using them pretty soon. And everything looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're down to 31 pounds. Now we have plenty of space for loot. Okay. Might as well go ahead and kill these other rats up here, since I'm down here. All right. Who are these people? So it looks like we got some squatters down here. I don't believe we can go to them from here. There's going to be a manhole cover in the business center that leads down this ladder. If we go down this ladder, we can go and talk to these dudes. But these people just give you information on the sewers. That's all they really do. Alright, so what's up here? Is there anything up here? So we got more sewer. Alright, so this is the place we want to go to. And, yep. So right here, this dude is holding an ancient relic, this dead dude. And it's guarded by a giant mole rat. So let's go and make our way up there. Okay, and what does this guy have? Ooh, a stim pack. And a spear. I'm gonna leave that spear. I'll be getting better loot later. What's this over here? Just a dead end. Okay. All right. So we got an ancient relic here. I wonder what it says. An antique atomic clock, 5 minutes slow, but still ticking. So I'm not sure who to give that to. I know there's going to be a guy in the cathedral who I can give one of the ancient relics to. Okay, is that all the rats? I'm just running around and double check. It kind of looks like there's a passageway here, but apparently there isn't. So let's go and check out this door here. You see a sewer hatch and an intercom. Well, let's go and save. You press the buttons, but nothing happens. Hey, is anyone home? Only silence answers your call. Leave. So, I do know that in order to open this door, you're going to need your lock-picking skill to be over 100%. So, my skill is, I think my lock-picking skill is at 83. So that's the reason I brought these lockpicks. These lockpicks lowers the skill requirement by 20%, I think. Lockpicks are inserted. Now it'll be easier for you to pick this lock. So let's go ahead and do that. You were not able to pick the lock. Try again. So far I haven't jammed the lock when I try lockpicking so far during this run. And I unlocked the door. There we go. Let's go ahead and save. Let's step in. And oh, who are these people? So we got here, apparently this area is kind of like an underground tram area. And it looks like these people are using it as some sort of a hideout. You see a rebel. Let's put away our weapons. Okay. I think I got a fungus from living down here. I don't like what they're up to. Those fanatics are going to get what's coming to them. Okay, so they're going to be against the cultists. That's why they're down here. So who's this guy? Marcos. I'm surprised to see you here. You know about this place, and the traps scare off even the toughest. But here you are. It's damn inspiring. What brings you to our party? Party? Yeah, I just stumbled upon this place by accident. What are you doing here? And what is this place? Let's go with the middle option. You found the hideout and dodged all our traps by pure luck? Doubtful. But you're here now. We're fighting the followers of fire and their leader, Aaron. What do you think of that? Sounds like something I can get behind. I can't stand these cultists either. I like you so far. We seem to share common interest. What do you say to helping us in our fight? You can count me in. Take a look around and meet the team. I'm planning something now and need to think. Alright, so we can go and let's go and talk to people. Marcos might have cleared you to be here, but that doesn't mean you've earned our trust. Prove it with your actions and watch what you say. Of course, I understand. Greetings, brother. How can I help you? So what is this place? This used to be an underground train station. The passages collapsed during the Great War, leaving only the exit to the sewers. That's why few people know about this place. What are you doing down here? This is our headquarters. It's where we plan, store, and prepare equipment. Can I use... Ooh, they got workbenches. Alright, so I can use workbenches down here. Tell me about Marcos. He's a great man. Are you in love with him? What? How? Look, I admire him as a leader. After all, he united so many people under a noble cause, but I've never seen his face. He never takes off his baklava in front of me. I see. Thanks for the answer. Tell me about yourself. Well, we don't talk about our past, really. We're here for a common cause, not for socializing. How did you get involved in this movement? It doesn't matter. I'll just say that initially, I had personal motives. Now I'm fighting for an ideal that's much greater. Alright, see ya. Oh, and I got experience for doing that. Let me go and pick this up. Got some ammunition or something. Okay. So it looks like I can use this workbench. Let me go ahead and make some grenades. And let's go ahead and I guess I can use this one too. Other skills are needed. Science. These components could be used to make explosives. Okay, so I think I need a higher repair skill to make explosives. Or actually, no, I think I need Ooh, is there an explosive skill here? No. Maybe I need higher big guns to make it or something. Or throwing, I'm not sure. Alright, so let's see what they got back here. Got some flares. Might as well take all this stuff. Flares, Radaway. Ooh. Take all this stuff. I can sell that. Alright, let's go and talk to Marcos again. Greetings, brother. What do you need me to do? I've got a job for you. One of our agents has gone missing. Elisa can fill you in on the details. Alright, I'll talk to her. So I guess this is her. Elisa? Greetings, brother. How can I help you? Oh, she's a skill person. She teaches you stuff. Are you a local explosives expert? I could use some pointers. Okay, well, let's ask about the job first. Marcos wants me to go topside. What's the job? Listen up. One of our agents went to the surface ruins to set up a signal booster. We lost contact with him, find him, and finish the job. Why do you need a signal booster up there? We use radio for our communications and to spy on cultists, but underground, the signal's too weak. We need a booster on the surface. Can I get gear for this? It's a simple run through the ruins. If you can't handle it, how did you even get here? Besides, Marcos didn't approve any gear for you. Okay. Where exactly should I search for the agent? Go to the main sewer and head west. You need to reach the old city ruins near Union Station. Hope you don't get lost. Okay, got it. Okay, so are you the explosives expert? I could use some pointers. Sorry, I don't have time for lessons. I can pay in caps, they'll cover your trouble. Alright, seeing as caps can fund our party's work and save time, I'll do it. But first, you get me 350 caps, then I'll teach you what I know. What the hell? Let's go ahead and pay her. We'll be getting more caps later. Oh, increased our trap skill. Okay, so it seems like to make explosives, or actually to disarm explosives, you need your trap skill. Okay, so does that mean I can do something here? You could try it if it wasn't so dangerous. Other skills are needed. Okay, so I don't have a high enough skill to do anything there. Alright, so let's go and find this agent. And I'm gonna save first. So she said it's going to be west in the sewers. So we got two ladders. Yeah, so we got two ladders on this. No, three ladders on this screen. Let's go up this first one. Oh. So we have some cultists here. Wonder what they're doing here. Let's go and run up to them. Take out our weapon. You see the Inquisitor? Hold up. Okay, he has a pneumatic spear. What does this dude have? A pneumatic fist. Maybe I can take this dude's pneumatic fist. Let's go and talk to this person. Halt! By the Holy Fire's command. Explain what brings you here. I'm just looking for someone. Have you seen anyone around here? Perhaps, what's your connection to this spy? Spy? No, we were just scavenging the ruins together. Spy, you got it wrong. We sell scraps from the ruins. What did he do? I guess either of these options would work. Keep to your scavenging, filth, and stay out of trouble. Filth? I put up with the crap enough. You unsanctimonious rat. Oh, okay. What does this dude say? Looking for someone. Alright, so he says nothing. So what's going to be in this building here? Let me check this trash can for stuff real quick. So we're at the Union Station. Oh, you see a rebel. Okay, so I found the guy. So let's try to get him out. Tremble before the holy fire, scavenger. Who are you? Elisa and Marco sent me. They lost contact with you. Finally, but keep it quiet. We could be overheard. I have no idea how these monks figured me out. They're sharper than they look. Can you help me get back to the base? What about your mission? Forget it. Right now, we need to get past these cultists. The booster is in the building across from here. It's too risky to approach it now. Okay, but it's impossible to get past the cultists unnoticed. How did you manage it? We need to finish your mission first. Wait here. Okay, so let me go and finish his mission for him. So we gotta put up this signal booster somewhere. I guess it's in this building. I'm just going to kill these guys for some experience. So is this it? See junk. I'll take this. Ooh, what's this? Irradiated Nuka-Cola. I will take that. And we got some radio equipment here. This equipment is for amplifying radio broadcast. Well, I guess we use science or repair on it. I'm not sure. You have installed the equipment. Okay, done. Well, we're done. Okay, now it's amplifying radio broadcast. Alright, so mission accomplished. Now I just gotta get out of here. Luckily, there's just 3 of these dudes here. We need to get back to the base and make sure no one's on our tail. Alright, let's go. They're waiting for us at the base. Actually, I think I can pick something up from this thing. The machine dispenses drinks only for money. Unless, of course, you intend to pick its log. You've opened a container of drinks. Time to see what's left inside. Oh, so... I've never seen this. I'm assuming this is up here. This little nameplate is up here because I got a companion with me right now. Let me go ahead and take this, some pre-war money. Okay, that's pretty much everything. I do want to kill these guys. Yeah, I think we have to kill these guys because they might follow us, so... Alright, that dude's running away. There we go, that dude's dead. I guess I'll go after this guy. Actually, no, I'm just gonna finish this guy up here. Okay. Inquisitor is dead. And we got a stim pack and a pneumatic spear. Actually, should I give this guy a pneumatic spear? Probably not. I can sell this spear later. And we got our first pneumatic fist. So let's check this out. Pneumatic fist, a homemade mechanical brass knuckles. During the strike, it projects sharp spikes forward with force, piercing the body of the victim. Let's take a look at this. Let's try it out, actually. So we can see the damage here. It's definitely stronger than the claws, but not by much. And it uses 1 more AP than the claws. And I missed. Why do I keep missing? He hits with a kick, but I miss with punches. That's stupid. Alright, so it seems like the pneumatic fist does slightly more damage. Yeah, so I'm just going to use my claws because I think I can hit more with this. Alright, let's take that. And let's return to base. There are some rats here. I'm gonna kill these rats real quick. And I do not want to punch them in the eyes. We got 3 rats up there. I'll kill them after this one. Hold up, there's a dude here. And this dude has a shotgun with some ammunition. I will take that. Alright, looks like we killed and took in everything in this area. Oh, there's a beer over here. Let me go and grab that real quick. Actually, no, that's Nuka-Cola. Damn, I got 11 of them. Looks clear. If it wasn't for you, I'd be in real trouble. Thanks for the help. Alright, see you later. Alright, and we completed the mission. Greetings, brother. Tell me about your organization. Okay, I think I gotta talk to her. Okay, greetings, brother. How can I help you? Let's talk about my mission. Anything to report? The agent was ambushed by monks, but I got him out. The booster is set up. You can check the signal strength. Okay, nice work. We can eavesdrop on the fire worshippers a lot more easily. Go report to Marcos on your success. Elisa told me about your success. Well done. With your help, our mission is moving forward. That's good to hear. The agent you rescued filled us in. Getting him out of that trap was impressive. Yeah, it was wild. Crossfire, explosions. You should have seen the firefight. Our lives were hanging by a thread. They didn't really fight back too much. Well, now's the time. We're really going to need your skills. We're about to make a big move, and your help will be critical. What's the plan? Thanks to the signal booster, we've learned a lot about the cultists. Turns out, those hidden levels under the cathedral, they're real. We don't know exactly what the monks are up to, but it looks like they're stockpiling or building some heavy-duty weapons. We can't let that slide. So you're saying we go in and destroy the weapons. But how? More than just destroy the weapons, there's someone in the cathedral who sympathizes with us. His name is Matthias. He's not our agent, but he has his own vendetta against Aaron. Your task is to contact Matthias and help him take over the cathedral and then destroy the weapons. He'll give further instructions. The task is clear. Good luck. The city can no longer tolerate Aaron's unrestrained power. See you after, Marcos. So, can I get some gear? I need gear for this mission. Alright, Marcos said, you're trustworthy, check our supplies. What do you need? Ooh, look at this. Spy gear, assault gear. Can I barter with? Nope. So I'm not sure which one to choose. I guess I'll go with the spy gear. Let's see what that is. Alright, let's see. A flare for dark areas, stealth boy for sneaking, and some explosives for emergencies. Take a stim pack too, just in case your cover's blown. Just what I needed. If that's not enough, head to the gun store downtown. The owner deals with us secretly. Use the code phrase, no people are more loyal to the Emperor than a handful of peasants. Got it, I'm off. Okay, so I didn't know you could do that. Now let's go and check out this gun store. Hold on, what's my reputation in town like? Okay, I'd still liked. I think once we get idolized, in Phoenix. We'll get better deals with the merchants here. Let's go down here. I also need to heal. Actually, let me go and sell some stuff to this dude. I want some stim packs. And what else does he have? Doctor's bag. I got 2 of them, so I should be good. Let's sell this. All of these. Grenades. Let's sell that. And oh, only have 1 doctor's bag. I think I can pick up 1 later on for free. That's a good trade. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this stuff inside this storage container here. I don't need a stealth boy or this. I can go and exchange this pre-war money. Yeah, let me go and do that real quick. Oh. Let's put this away. Okay, I want to exchange pre-war money. All of it. Thanks. You don't really get a whole lot of caps for exchanging pre-war money. Okay, so it looks like we're going to the cathedral right now. I'm trying to think if there's anything I got to do with these guys here. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, so before I go to the cathedral, I'm going to take off my armor because we're going to be able to pick up some robes there. There's a lot of loot in the cathedral. So I'm going to go in with as much space in my inventory as possible. Actually, I should heal up first before I go over to the map screen with the cathedral. Oh, look at that. They have a target dummy. Looks like they got a range back here. Let's go and talk to this dude. Silently waiting for your cues, lovingly wiping the dust off a weapon. I want to see your special guns. Sorry. But all the best stuff is reserved for special customers. You're not one of them yet. Why the restriction? The followers of fire don't like me selling good weapons to just anybody. They think they'll be used against... Okay, so I already read that. Alright, trust me too. There are no people more loyal to the Emperor than a handful of peasants. Alright then. He opens the goods and spreads his hands with a satisfied look. Here's the best Phoenix has to offer. Well, that's enough to take over a whole city. Let's see what he has. Combat rifle, combat shotgun. Pneumatic fist, we already have one of those. Hunting rifle. Well, I mean, I can't really use most of this stuff, but he has more money. So I'm probably going to be selling most of the loot I get from the cathedral to this guy. And that's all I need. Bye. Let me go ahead and rest until healed. We're not really going to be doing a whole lot of fighting in the cathedral. There is just one fight, like when you go into the map. There's going to be a mugger who tries to kill you. But I want to be at maximum health before I fight this dude. Actually, I don't even think you have to fight this dude. So the dude I'm talking about is this guy here. He's a mugger. You see a passerby in stealthily clothing, trying not to draw attention to himself. So I believe I can talk my way past this dude, or I can just kill him. I think I'm just going to kill him and take his loot. Huh. That's weird. He doesn't want to talk to me. Is it because of my weapon? Are you following me? Alright, that's weird. When I played off screen, that dude attacked me. Alright, well, here's the entrance to the cathedral. There's a lot of beggars here. There's a couple things we can do on this map. First thing we can do, we can repair this light pole. There we go. We got 50 experience points. And we can come over to this building here. And we can witness a crime happen. If she hadn't flashed those caps, why the hell did I do that? You witnessed a crime. So it looks like there is a dead lady here. And there's a dude standing over her with a knife. So we can kill this dude. Nothing will happen to you. I believe you get some karma if you do it. Get 5 karma. So it seems like this dude just killed her for 12 caps. Things must be desperate here. Alright, let's see what's up here. Spare some caps. I swear, I'll pay you back. Let's go ahead and give her a cap. Let's see what happens. Okay, that does nothing. Alright, what about this dude? Help the cripple, good man. Don't just pass by. So it looks like this dude has crippled limbs. So we can use a stim pack on him and get some experience. Thank you, Doc. Those darn monks never wanted to treat me. Okay. Who's this dude? Marco. Oh. I didn't know Marcos came here. Let's go and save. So I'm not going to talk to him yet. I'm going to take a look at this little statue here. An ancient statue with long forgotten meaning. With a long forgotten meaning. So let's use science on it. Looks quite fitting for these ruins. The statue has no inscriptions left. It's anyone's guess why it was placed here. I believe this statue might be a reference to something. I'm not sure. I do kind of recall seeing some kind of statue that looks similar to this a long time ago. Alright, so let's go and talk to Marcos. What did Matthias have to say? Is he going to help us? I haven't been able to speak with him yet. Wait a little. Okay, so I gotta go and talk to that dude first. Alright, I believe you can also give food to some of these beggars and they'll give you experience and karma. So, we are here in the cathedral. I'm pretty sure if any of these monks sees you, and you're not wearing a disguise or robes, they will attack you. So you either want to wear robes or sneak when you're in here. There's going to be some really good loot over here. I believe there's going to be some buff out, stim packs, and a lot of good stuff here. We'll have to go and get that later. There's going to be some robes on the second floor we can grab. Over here is a generator. You can use this generator to turn out the lights if you want to do that for whatever reason. I'm not going to do that. I don't really see a point in doing that, when you could just come up here and grab some robes. Alright, here we go. We got some cultist robes. Followers of fire robes made using secret technology and special material. Our leather armor is way better than this one. I believe our leather armor has a higher armor class. But this armor here, the robes, they're still pretty good as far as armor goes. Alright, so we don't have to sneak anymore. Now we can talk to people. So what does this dude say? Good evening. Oh, greetings, stranger. How did you become a follower? I was at loss, worthless as any creature in the wasteland, focused solely on survival, oblivious to the holy. So yeah, they're cultists. They don't really say anything important, I don't think. I think there's going to be some money in here. We got 218 caps. Let's take that. You see the delegate. You see a person from outside the cult. Amidst the cathedral's walls, he looks like a real savage. Let's go and speak with him real quick. Hey you, bring me some of those fruits. I am hungry. Why would I bring you food? Oh, so you're not one of the followers, then be gone. I care not about you. Only Church of the Holy Fire is worthy of respect. They are future of these lands. Rest are just trash. Who are you? I am elder of Eastern Tribe. We form alliance with followers and want to become part of this great nation. An alliance with tribes people. Why does the church need this? Church cares about the wasteland people. Is this your first time in a city? Look at how much good Church of the Holy Fire has brought to this place. The followers conquered sun and imprisoned it in sticks and lamps. Is that not a sign of their greatness? Okay, well, this dude's stupid. Who is this guy? Follower of Fire. So we gotta find Matthias. Okay, that's not him. So we can go and talk to this dude here. We can get some stuff from him. You see, Brother Francis. Greetings, stranger. How can I assist you? First, tell me about this place. This is a library, a place where knowledge is preserved in paper form, mostly pre-war. I know it might seem odd given that there's hardly a library left in the world, but that only makes our work here even more vital. You really have a lot of books here. Can I study them? I'm sorry, but we are very particular about access to our library. These books are too valuable, and their knowledge can be dangerous for ordinary people. I could donate 300 caps to the library. Well, that changes things. You can study our books, but be careful. They are very fragile. Thanks, Brother Francis. So now, we can get a random skill increase if we use science on these bookshelves. Alright, so my first aid skill went up. And my sneak skill went up. Doctor skill went up. And my gambling skill went up by 3 points. That's kind of worth it. Hopefully I can get a pretty high gambling skill by the end of this playthrough, or at any point in this playthrough, and get a bunch of money. What do you want, sir? Okay, tell me about yourself. My name is Francis, and I'm a bookkeeper. And what exactly do you do, bookkeeper? I store old books, copy ancient writings, and make lists. For example, I'm currently busy with this magnificent drawing. Why copy old writings? We must preserve the knowledge of our infinitely wise ancestors for posterity. But the paper of the old writings has almost decayed. Such texts will not last long, especially in the open air. Therefore, we restore, copy, then preserve the old scriptures. But if you preserve them, they will become unavailable, right? Correct. And so we make copies that are kept in our library. True, they are often inferior in quality to the original, but this is a difficult question. You seem to know a lot. I'd like to ask you about something else. What is this place? So we can give him books. Where do all these books come from? From all over the place. Buried in the desert, what do you mean? After the Great War? Okay, yada yada yada. I just want to give him books. Okay, you mentioned buying books. I travel a lot, so... Of course, if you come across any old books, please bring them to me. The church will pay generously for your efforts. And it so happens I have some pre-war books. And I think I have 2 books. Okay, so we get some experience and some money for giving him pre-war books. I want caps for this. Of course, it's only fair. Here's what I can offer, 30 caps. Okay, I'd like to ask you something else. Okay. And I have this other book, The Ancient Relic. I can give him this. Of course, if you come across any old book, please bring them to me. The church will pay generously for your efforts. Is the library in need of any specific books? Oh yes, there are some we know of that we wish to add to our collection. However, their owners don't want to share the old knowledge. Maybe you can break through their foolishness. Tell me more. Who stands in the way of progress? Yes, well, I was recently informed that a very ancient, in fact, holy book is kept in the town of San Brahman, and it is apparently much older than the time of the Great War. Can you imagine? Unfortunately, the locals can't read it, and we're not allowed to even see it due to the recent trade war. Are you suggesting I steal it? I guess that sounds a little harsh, but don't misunderstand. Local savages don't understand the true meaning of this book and cannot ensure its reliable preservation. In our hands, this relic will serve a higher purpose. So will you get this book? I'll pay handsomely for it. You know, I already have this book. Oh my! These pages are beautiful. God, there's even Latin here. Phew, I'm trembling with emotion. Just seeing it. I guess if we want to increase our karma, we can give it to him for free. I don't really care about that. I want some money. So of course, here are the caps. It's worth it for this precious relic. Wait, brother, I think you should talk to Aaron himself. I'll let him know about the help you have provided to our church, and if you need my recommendation, you can count on it. So, I'm not going to talk to Aaron. Aaron is going to be the leader of the cult here. It's pretty easy to fail speech checks with him. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to avoid him. And, continue on with my quest to find Matthias. Oh, come on. Just unlock the door. There we go. What's in here? Ooh, listen to that soundtrack. And we got our first buff out. And since I got the robes now, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to loot this area here. So I'm not sure where Matthias is. He might be downstairs in the basement or on the 3rd floor of this cathedral. Okay, so we got some fruit. I don't want that. I don't want that knife. We got a Geiger counter. I don't really use those. Speaking of Geiger counter. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not radiated. Alright, so where do I want to go from here? I can go to the 3rd floor or I can go to the basement. I'm going to go to the 3rd floor first. And in fact... Okay, so for this section, I am going to increase my science and steel skills. I'm going to increase my science to 50 because we can get some experience for doing something here when it's 50. And I'm going to increase my steel skill to, I think, 40. Yeah. So we're going to do that. I'm going to save real quick because I don't want to... God damn. I don't want to do that again. Alright, so here's the leader. You see the Lord of Phoenix, Aaron. You see a stern man in ceremonial robes. His commanding gaze makes you uneasy. So, if you see these two robots here, what are these called? iBots. We can use science on them to reprogram them so that they will defend us. And we get a bunch of experience when we do that. So that's why I increased my science skill. Alright. Let's go over here. What's in this area? Nothing. And we got a computer here, radio equipment. Let's go and mess with this. Access denied. A device for receiving, processing, and transmitting a radio signal. One of the surviving technologies of the old world. So, let's see what happens when we use science on it. You can't guess the password. So, seems like we can't use it because we don't have the password. Alright, so luckily this guy right here, oh, he's the radio operator. So I imagine this dude would have the password on him. And let's see, I think this is it. You steal the cathedral radio codes. There we go. That was easy. So you need a steal skill of at least 40 to do that. Now we have the codes. Let's go over here and let's use the codes. Done. Access granted. So what can we do? Enter command. Copy frequencies and code. This way I can eavesdrop on the fire worshippers' conversations on the radio. Radio frequencies copied. So I don't think the quest really required me to do that. I just did that just because. Alright, and these dudes, do they say anything? Inaudible muttering. So these guys are on drugs or something. They're all crazy. The Lord of Phoenix's private office stands out with its elegance and luxury. So this is Aaron's office. He's going to have a lot of good stuff in here. He's got Mentat. I will take that. Ammunition. There's nothing here. Pre-war books. Got some more here. And a painting. What kind of painting is this? An ancient religious painting. And we got a safe. Let's unlock this. Most things here require, I want to say at least 70 lockpicking to unlock. So we got a stealth boy and 1,000 caps. How come our dear leader is sitting here with all that money? Okay. Let's get out of here. So before I leave, I'm going to reprogram these iBots. Now hopefully they don't aggro on me if I fail it. I don't think you can fail these checks. But I'm just going to save just in case. Okay, you have reprogrammed the robot for your protection. Okay, got it. Alright, so those things are reprogrammed. I only did it for the experience. So we're pretty much done with the upper portions of the cathedral. Oh, I gotta unlock this. There we go. So I still need to find this guy, Matthias. Maybe he's going to be downstairs. And look at this. Apparently there's a vault underneath the cathedral. So I forget what vault this is. I want to say this is Vault 25. We'll figure it out shortly. Actually, does it say on here? Yep, it's Vault 25. Oh, and we leveled up. Splendid. I'm not going to pick a perk yet. I'm going to save my perk. Stop, who goes there? Let's go and talk to these dudes. Stop, state your name and purpose of visit. Why these questions, brother? Isn't my robe enough? Okay, come on in, brother. These are the lamest guards ever. Brother, I look like you. Let me in. Let me see. So, I don't need to be healed. So we got a doctor here. This dude can heal you and get rid of your radiation. What's the problem? Are you always this cavalier with your patients? Folds his gloves and rubs his hands. I work alone, but there are many patients. Are you somehow special? I don't know. What would make me special? The special title of follower of fire or a large amount of caps. You fulfill either of those? I guess. Well, what's the problem? Have you seen any peasants from Villa recently? One of the slaves mentioned Villa during their examination. What happened to him? I don't know. Reports on the supply of slaves are kept in the cathedral. My job is only to conduct an initial medical examination. I see. Well, what's the problem? Okay, I need medical attention. Okay, no, I don't. I lied. So, let's see. What's over here? I'll take this cap. And there's going to be a locker here. What's in here? I will take all of this. So yeah, there's a lot of good loot here. I'm not sure where Matthias is. Might be on the second level of this vault. You see an assistant. Professor Zimmer. See a test subject. Well, still can't find Matthias. Alright, well, we'll continue exploring. Okay, so this is the laboratory section of the vault. So it looks like they're doing experiments on some of these people down here. And it looks like they got a nuke. This is a nuclear bomb. It looks extremely dangerous. Not sure why they have a nuke here, but they have one in this vault. And they got some, I guess this is like a guard area. So where do I want to go first? Most of these doors, these two doors here, they're going to be locked. We need to get a red access card. So I'm going to go into this room. And if you try to break into those rooms, an alarm will go off. So you don't want to do that. You want to get the red access card first. Okay, so we got a clothing synthesizer. Let's check this out. Enter command. Check for synthetic material. Synthetic round is 100% full. So we can either craft a vault jumpsuit, or we can craft a cassock of the followers of fire. I'm not sure what this armor is or why you would want to craft it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the vault jumpsuit, because there's a lady at the market district who is willing to buy those. All right, there we go. We got 4. A cute skin-tight jumpsuit from a vault. This item can be sold profitably on the market. I don't know how to pronounce that. +2 reaction. Wait, hold up. Let me save real quick. I wonder what happens if we put that armor on. Okay, so we just look the same. Okay. So I guess we react faster if we wear it. Alright, what do these dudes say? Get someone else, get someone else. I guess they all say the same thing. And we got a restroom here. Let's see what's down here. Alright. Can I talk to this dude? The scientist in a lab coat with a wild look and tousled hair speaks without looking up from his tablet. I've never seen this word before. Tousled. Tasseled? That's a new word for me. I'm busy. Get out. I'm new here. Can I ask you a few questions? I told you I don't have time. Wait, who are you? I was given permission to look around. Permission or not, you won't be getting a tour. Get out before I call security. No problem. So this dude's an asshole. What about this dude? I'm too busy. I'm too busy. Is there anything in here? Yes, there is. I will take that. And we got a laboratory here. What does this do? Improvised chemical laboratory. One spark is enough to make everything explode here. This mini lab is filled with various components. It takes knowledge to make something useful out of it. Let's use science on it. You receive 75 experience points. After a lot of work, you have produced 1 stim pack. Damn. Alright, so that's pretty good. How many stim packs do I have? 18. Damn, we started the episode with 4 stim packs, now we have 18. Alright, let's see. Who are these people? Can't get there. I wonder if one of these people is Thias or something. Alright, let's go to the 3rd level. And we got more guards. We got some iRobots. More guards down here. I believe this area right here is going to be the armory. So I will be looting that in a little bit. How much space do I have? 68. I should be good. Who's this dude? Lewis. Okay. Who's this? The advisor. I guess he's kind of the overseer of this vault. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use science on these robots here and get some experience points. I guess theoretically, you could reprogram all these robots and kill everybody here. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, the door's locked. Okay, we can't go in there. Does this dude say anything? Get someone else. I believe this dude here, he gives you a red access card. You see a man with a toolbox. When he sees you, he hesitantly backs away and looking at his feet. Says, my respect. My name is Lewis, if you please, sir. What are you doing here, Lewis? I'm checking the pipelines, if you please. Maybe stop repeating yourself. Sorry, sir. I'll leave immediately, sir. Hang on, I want to ask you something. Bring me some clean water. What the fuck? What kind of question is that? Or what kind of statement is that? Tell me about yourself. Confused. My name is Lewis. I was born here and grew up here. Is that all? So sorry, sir. I've been setting up equipment here all my life. I have nothing more to tell you about myself. Have you ever left the vault? Sometimes I go up to the cathedral, but I've never been into the city. You seem to be attached to this vault. I pray to our Lord for keeping me alive and giving me a job. Glory to the Lord. Seems like you're a prisoner here. Still, I have a couple more questions for you. Tell me about this vault. Vault 25, built by Vault-Tec to protect people from nuclear war and its consequences. Wait, so how did the fire worshippers end up here? They came from outside and settled here. You're not telling me something. They don't talk about here. The cult took over the vault, and they left me to maintain the equipment. Tell me about the days when the vault was free. It was wonderful here. We lived peacefully and amicably. We had enough food and energy. Nobody was going to go outside. Then the strangers came. They used a special signal to open the main vault door and then rushed inside. Only later did the cult of the Holy Fire appear, and the vault became its base. Sad story. Let's talk about something else. Okay, so here we go. Lewis, do you really want to live like this? I thought about it, ending it. None of my loved ones or friends are left. I can't leave the vault. Even if the doors are open, what can I do? Just serve the advisor? But that's not what you want deep down, is it? It's worthless. Worthless! These people never cared about me. I'm just a worthless slave to them, and always will be. It's high time you ended your suffering. Help me. Together we'll destroy the vault. Destroy? Destroy the vault. That's it. How come I didn't think of it before? Do you have any idea how it could be done? There's a nuclear bomb down here. It's almost finished. The scientists are waiting only for a few minor parts, but it can already be set off in. He stammers and breaks out in a cold sweat. Set off, explode. That's exactly what we need, Lewis. Tell me how to do it. The professor has parts in his office. Without them, it's impossible to detonate the bomb. Okay, so I'll need an access card to get into his office. Yes, this card here has high-level clearance. I'll pray that everything works out for you. Okay, thanks, Lewis. You have done not only me a favor, but the entire wasteland. Now I gotta go. Alright, so we got 350 experience. And we got a access card, a red access card. Apparently this is the highest clearance. I think there's another card you can get. I'm not sure what color it is or who to get it from. Do it, I beg you. Okay. I will. So we're going to blow up the vault and the cathedral. Let's go and talk to the advisor real quick. I'm just going to talk to him real quick because he gives you experience if you talk to him. Or you get to experience if you talk to him. A stranger wandering in the vault. Always suspicious. State your business. First, tell me who I'm talking to. It seems you don't grasp the gravity of your situation. My name is Ulysses Grant. First advisor to Aaron, Lord of Phoenix. That should suffice. I'm looking for my people from Villa. Ah, yes, Villa. I recall it now, a modest outpost clinging stubbornly to the past, far from the heart of progress. The slaves we claimed were relocated to Tucson, where they shall fuel the machinery of a new era. You may see it as a loss, but history will call it their highest honor. What kind of progress are you talking about? Surely you noticed the contrast. Endless wastelands giving away here and there to power grids, clinics, and schools. We are the architects of that renewal. Sonora's revival has already begun under our guidance. And your villa, well, its trivial concerns are nothing in the grand ledger of progress. So why do you need slaves to do this? There are many reasons: logistical, economic, and strategic. We require labor to rebuild infrastructure, extract vital resources, and facilitate transport. Civilization advances only through diligent hands, and slavery, unpleasant as it may seem to you, remains the most expedient means of securing such labor. So what's next? Enslaving all of Sonora. Enslaving all of Sonora? No, tiresome and thoroughly inefficient. No, we aim to create thriving centers of civilization. These hubs will become models for others to emulate, voluntary, drawn by the promise of order and prosperity. Coercion is merely the lever that moves the first stone. Villa didn't need your model. We had food, order, happiness. We were thriving on our own. You romanticize Villa, but it stands on fragile... Okay, whatever. This dude's crazy. So if we go with this option here, nonsense, your revival has achieved nothing but create strife and slavery. I think he will get hostile towards you and shoot you with machine guns, so I'm going to go with this first option here. I've seen it. Sonora needs a strong hand to unite its people. We'll just pretend to agree with him. Alright, absolutely. I want Villa to join the path of progress and civilization. Prove your intentions then, join the Church of the Holy Fire, set and be an example for your people. Become a follower. I'll talk to Aaron then. What else can I do to help? Okay, if Villa remains isolated, time in the sands will swallow it as a whole. As they have countless others. Okay, I'm just gonna lie and say I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna end up blowing this place up, so it doesn't really matter what I say to him. Access denied, so we can go and read some information from this computer. We gotta use the access card first. Okay, enter command, financial report. Thanks to our systematic efforts, a new bottle cap currency, borrowed from the hub, has firmly established itself in Phoenix. Since the residents were unaccustomed to currency, it took years to instill the concept and stabilize the cap's exchange rate. Attached are statistics and analysis of financial processes in the city, along with future prospects for the cap currency. So it looks like these people were the first ones to start the whole bottle caps currency. Cult status. Conclusion 1. As expected, the Cult of Fire, modeled after the Children of the Cathedral, has shown good results. It controls almost all aspects of life in the city and has solidified its position. The population of Phoenix is either loyal to the fire worshippers or fear them. Thus, we can flexibly manipulate local society with the followers of fire, while rebels in the sewers still cause problems. They pose no significant threat to our plan. Conclusion 2. We remain incognito, limited to a small circle of selected individuals. The cult leader is ready to follow our instructions unquestioningly. Despite his ambitions, he is aware of puppet status and accepts it, but is unaware of our ultimate plans. This relationship is expected to continue for the next 3 to 4 years, after which it may be beneficial to replace Aaron. Conclusion 3. I believe the cult is ready to expand. We will begin spreading the ideas of the Holy Fire into San Brahman and establish a new raw material and transport colony there. Okay, so I believe this option here, you can learn the location of Vault 27. Information on the operational Garden of Eden creation kit is still missing. The search continues. Expedition reports are attached. The expedition to Vault 26 returned negative results. The vault was destroyed by a nuclear strike, making excavation impossible. What about expedition to Vault 27? I don't think I've ever heard of a vault getting destroyed by a nuclear strike. The Vault 27 expedition could not confirm the presence of the Gek. Long-term excavations are ongoing. The vault was confirmed to be looted and in poor condition. Some equipment was transported to Tucson. The list is attached along with copies of the expedition reports. Okay, so I guess this is the note. It is reported that Phoenix's population largely descends from Vault 27 inhabitants. Okay, so Vault 27 is going to be near here. There's also a legend about their ancestors' discord, leading them to go separate ways. It's hypothesized that one group took the Gek with them. This hypothesis must be pursued if the device is not found. All right, and report on the nuclear bomb project. Project is currently 92% complete. We are awaiting new mechanical components from the Tucson workshops. Progress is hampered by a lack of scientific personnel and slow uranium production in Flagstaff mine. Fire worshippers remain unaware of the true customer and purpose of the bomb. Okay. So it looks like they're going to detonate the bomb here. And try to, I guess, get rid of Aaron. That was a lot of reading. Okay, so let's go and loot this place. Uh-oh. Alright, hopefully I have enough space in my inventory for all this stuff. Let's take that. 2 pneumatic fists, and I can't carry that much. That's just great. I got 3 pneumatic fists. What else is here? We got grenades. Laser pistol. Well, I can take the ammo. Probably the pistol too. I'll take this ammunition. Alright, I'm gonna go and dump some of this loot into my storage area. Then I'll come back here and get the rest. You still haven't found Matthias yet. Not sure where he is. Hold up. Let me go up here real quick. There was a dude who said he was hungry. Yeah, I think it was this dude. Let me give him some food. Delegate refuses to accept this. Okay, so I guess he's not hungry. Yeah, where in the world? Okay, I really wish he would tell you where Matthias is. Apparently he's somewhere in the cathedral. Okay, so let's put this away. Okay, so it looks like I got 6 more pre-war books. So I'm gonna go and give that to the bookkeeper. Or is one of these guys Matthias? Is he a follower of fire? Okay, none of those guys is Matthias. You need new books, right? Have some pre-war books. Take all of them. I want caps for this. Thank you very much. What about this dude? Heaven will become earth, fire is God. And he said that he is pitiful in his face, fire. The infidels will fall. The sun is in our hands. Flowers. Fire is power. Better not bother him. Oh, here's Matthias. Let's go and save. How did I ever miss him? How dare you disturb me while I'm praying? Go away. Please do not disturb me while I'm praying. I come on behalf of Marcos. Marcos, who is this? Wait, didn't he contact you about me? Your uncertainty is like an atomic groan in the belly of a mushroom cloud. Leave and come back only when you have organized your thoughts. Come on, you know who I'm talking about. The guy who lurks in the subway and wants the same revenge as you. Yes, of course. Revenge. The base feeling of atomic beings eking out a miserable existence. Don't you dare compare me to him, an inhabitant of stinking sewers. My entire being is depressed just by the thought of what Aaron did to the Church of the Holy Fire. So, you're against Aaron's policies? Previously, the Church brought the light of pre-war wisdom to this broken world. We did not participate in any bloodshed. Our banner was not a symbol of tyranny, but Aaron sold his soul to the devil. I can't stand it anymore. Okay, what can we do to fix it? Aaron and his advisor are well protected, but if you act quickly and decisively, you'll be strong enough. We need to take them by surprise in different parts of the cathedral so that they cannot unite. I will make sure that the peaceful monks do not interfere with your attack. Huh. You've gotten a lot farther than you should have, but then you haven't met Frank Horgan either. Your ride's over, Muty. Time to die. Man, Frank Horgan is... he is one hell of a villain. That dude is just roided out. Alright, so is it possible to do this without bloodshed? Alas, Aaron and his allies will not give up without a fight, but there is another option. Under the cathedral, there are underground levels where the advisor has been working on a new weapon for several years. It is capable of destroying this entire cathedral. Wouldn't a weapon like that harm the rest of the city? The church has already done enough damage to this fragile world. Don't worry. I assure you the city will remain intact. Okay, probably not the worst idea, but I like to survive. Find the fuses in the professor's office. Once they are activated, you'll have a few minutes to escape from the cathedral. This is a crazy plan, but that's why I like it. I will give you the key and follower's robe. Introduce yourself to the guards as a newcomer who has been sent to report to the professor. Okay, give me the key and the robe. I'm going straight to it. May the holy fire forgive us. Amen. So I think I gotta go and report back to Marcos and tell him what I'm doing. Because I don't want him to get blown up. So he gave me a key, Aaron's key. I don't really know what this key's for. And we got robes. I'm probably going to sell that. What did Matthias have to say? Is he going to help us? Matthias promised to help. The operation can begin. Then let's get to work. Our goal is Aaron and his advisor. Don't get distracted by the rest. Let's do it. Get back there with the others in the cathedral. Our goal is Aaron and the... Okay. So I guess... What happens now? Okay, so... You talk to Marcos... If you want to, if you want to go in guns blazing. So let's do that again. I'm just going to blow up this place with the nuke. Okay, there we go. I don't have to read all that again. Is there anything else I gotta do before I blow this place up? Nope. I think I've pretty much done everything I can do here. So let's go back to the laboratory and set off this nuke. To go and get all the rest of the loot down here. Okay, let's take this. And the shotgun. Okay, I think we're ready to set off the nuke. I think I gotta go over here and get something. The door is locked. Let's unlock it. Okay. There's a crowbar here. What's in here? We got some batteries. What do these batteries do? Fuel cell battery. A large energy storage unit, common power source for small vehicles, and some equipment. So we still haven't encountered a vehicle yet. There's supposed to be a motorcycle we can ride. Okay, let's go and open this place up. There's going to be some fuses in here we can take. I believe one of these scientists has a decoder. I'm not sure what a decoder does. So I'm going to steal it from him and see what it does. Actually, let's sneak. So is it this guy? Alright. And I got caught. Oh, I'm at my maximum. Let's see. What can I get rid of? I guess I can get rid of this. You're caught stealing the decoder. Yeah, I just want to know what it does. Okay, how about this? How about I just kill this guy and take the decoder? Damn. There we go. Gotta kill this guy too. There we go. What does this do? A decoder. A high-powered hacking calculator designed for electronic systems. It has just enough charge for one extended operation. So I believe this lowers the requirement for hacking computers or doors. I don't really need that though. Yeah, so that's all I want to know. Okay, so I believe I can release these prisoners here. Access granted. There we go. Can I talk to these dudes? My head. I hear so many thoughts. Your thoughts? They are terrible. I won't fall for your tricks. Get out, you damn cultist. Uh-huh. So these people are fucked up. Alright, what can I do with this? Access denied. Yes. Okay. Enter command, copy geographic data. Geographic data successfully added to the map section of your Pip-Boy, so we learned the location of Casa Grande. And we can get information about Vault 25. Construction started. 2064 completed. Purpose, protection of civilians during a nuclear strike. Sealing duration 15 years. During the Great War of 2077, the vault opened to the citizens of Phoenix. However, the proximity and suddenness of the nuclear strike forced the workers to seal the armored door early, allowing only 12% of the planned residents inside. Abundant resources and space allow the survivors to live comfortably without venturing to the surface. The vault was opened and colonized by Ulysses Grant's expedition in 2162. So it seems like Vault 25 was just a normal, it must have been a control vault. There was no experiment. Well, hold on. Right here it says medical experiments, so let's see what happens. The followers of fire conducted various medical experiments using the well-preserved equipment in the vault. Projects in development: increased radiation resistance, enhanced combat effectiveness of guards through chemical means, antivirus for wasteland disease. Suspended projects: standard medtech vaccinations due to raw materials shortages, remote mind control. So okay, so it looks like the people they're experimenting on, they're experimenting with vaccines and mind control. Affordable food project. Followers of Fire are researching ways to solve Phoenix's food shortage. This includes plant experiments, mushrooms. What is this? GEC. We already know what a GEC is. Nuclear bomb project. Alright, okay, so we can disable the force field. Reports on shipments of uranium and slaves. This quarterly routine report describes uranium from Flagstaff and slaves from the region. They are partly used by the cult and partly convoyed south through Tucson. Search for information. Okay, so seems like our people have been sent to Tucson. Alright, well. Looks like we're going to Tucson next. This is the biggest bomb you've ever seen. Okay, I can put this away. I don't need this. So we got fuses for the bomb. Nuclear bomb fuses. Without them, it's impossible to activate the detonator. It weighs 5 pounds. So let's use this. Okay, the bomb is primed to explode. Use the trap skill to activate it. Well, I will do that. And before I do that, I'm just going to think about if I have anything else to do here. Because this whole place is going to blow up. And we can't come back here. Hold up. There's a library terminal here. Valuable pre-war knowledge is stored here. It would be but wise to study it. Okay, let's... I was about to miss this. Oh, I need an access card. Okay, now it's open. Now I can use science on it. Oh, look at that. My sneak skill increased by 2 points. Steel, science, and outdoorsman. You spent the entire day delving into this treasure trove of pre-war knowledge. Now much has become clearer. Thank goodness I did that first. Okay, now we can blow up this place. Detonation in 300 seconds. Let's get the fuck out of here. Wait, hold on. I'm irradiated. Let me go and get healed up by this dude real quick. If I don't hurry, no medicine will help me. Oh, okay, well. I guess I got it. You know what? I have some rat away. I can just use rat away. There we go. Alright, now let's get out of here. Okay, so I set the bomb. Okay, so I guess he just waits there. Okay, alright, well. I guess he's gonna stay here for the explosion. I'm gonna fucking leave. I wish there was like an option to tell him that you set off a bomb. I don't want to kill Marcos. Okay. So, I assume that the bomb has gone off. So let's go to the Atom Square. Let's see. Alright, you received 5,000 experience points for destroying the Cathedral of the Holy Fire. Wow, okay. Well, mission accomplished. There's nothing left. I wonder if I can go down that hole. Probably not. A deep hole in the ground with hot, dusty air rising from the bottom. Well, looks like I can't really do much here. Other than look at the devastation that I caused. So yeah, Vault 27 is pretty close. So that's good, and Casa Grande is right there. Two suns down here. Okay, so everything's pretty close. Alright. Let's go to... where do I want to go? Let's go downtown. Let's go and pick up some of this stuff here. Actually, let me take off my robe. Okay, so I can put this away. I don't need that. I can sell this. Alright, I gotta organize my inventory. I'll probably do that off screen. Let's see. Let's put this away. And I'm gonna get my armor. I don't need this right now. Or this. Okay, so let's go and sell those vault suits to this lady. So, did anything catch your eye? Here's a vault suit just like you wanted. You received 350 experience points. Whoa, finally I can ditch this smelly jacket. Hey, don't forget the caps, and thank you. You're welcome. Oh, so she changes clothes, that's cool. I have a vault suit for you. Another one. And another one. There we go. Now we got a bunch of money. Okay, I need to go and grab my power fist. Or pneumatic fist, rather. Where are they? Here they are. And let's take this. I'm gonna start selling some of this stuff. Take one crowbar with me. This. Can't take the rope. All right. So we got a bunch of loot from the cathedral. Upon recognizing you, the seller suddenly perks up. Ah, it's you. Glad to see you in my store. Sounds like a hint for a discount. Of course, of course. Always give a small discount to respected folks. Gotta support the city's growth even in business. Great, I appreciate it. Okay. Let's go and sell this. I'm gonna sell 2 of these. Don't need all this stuff. The ammunition. And that's about it. Is there anything I want from him? Nope. Take this back. All right, there we go. Now we're a lot richer. Okay. So now that we've taken care of the cult and the cathedral, we've got one more quest I want to do. And that's going to be with Iron Mike. So right now we are, I think we're idolized here. Yes, we are. Yeah, we're idolized. Actually, no, there's 2 more quests we can do. We gotta kill the gang, and we gotta go and talk with Iron Mike. So, what do I want to do first? I can talk to... Iron Mike is right here. You know what? I'm gonna go and fight the gang first. Let's see. My unarmed... Actually, it might make more sense to train with Iron Mike first, since he increases my unarmed skill. So I'm gonna do that. Let's do that real quick. Though it does take 4 in-game days to train with this dude. Go away. I don't want to see anyone. Can we talk? Didn't get it the first time? Get out. So this dude doesn't want to talk with you until you give him beer. That's what I've been missing. Sorry for yelling. Sometimes I can't help myself. Especially after the second bottle of tequila. I get it. My name's Mike. Some call me Iron Mike because nobody ever beat me in the ring. But you know what? Screw them. I'm done with those fights. People fight for caps, but I fought to be the best. It's not the same thing. If you don't fight anymore, what do? He downs the rest of his bottle and sighs. I drink and I reminisce. Sure, I could still make some money training, but I don't want to. The city's a cesspool. Are you even listening? Yeah, a cesspool. What do you mean? I used to train young fighters in street combat, but they always went off to join gangs or work for crime bosses. I don't train anyone anymore. I drink and everybody's happy. That doesn't sound like much fun. All these revolutionaries, cultists, gangsters, and black marketeers, they only care about themselves. Nobody gives a damn about you or the city. So what brings you here? I want to learn how to fight. I told you, I'm done with training. That's a shame to hear. So we gotta talk to him again. Come in, friend. Brought more drinks? Teach me how to fight, coach. I already said, I'm not training anyone. You might use what you learned to rob people on the streets, become a thug. Many did. I won't make that mistake again. I'm not like that, Mike. I won't hurt anyone unless they truly deserve it. Temptation's a harsh teacher. You don't realize it until you're standing at a crossroads. I've learned that lesson the hard way. Did something happen? Want to hear it? Alright, listen. I used to train anyone willing to pay. I didn't care where they ended up. Some joined gangs, others turned into thieving. I ignored it until one day. One night, I was walking with my girlfriend, Sabrina, home. We were jumped by thugs. I fought them off, but I couldn't save Sabrina. She was killed. During the fight, I recognized my own students among the attackers. What happened to them? Thugs don't last long. I won't add to their numbers. All I can do is lose myself in tequila. I drink, I don't hurt anyone, and everyone's happy. It's a sad tale, Mike. Now I get why you won't teach me. Come back when you're a saint radiating peace and kindness, then I might teach you everything I know. Alright, I'll prove you can trust me, so... This is kind of his way of telling you you gotta be idolized by everyone in Phoenix before he'll be able to train you. Come in, friend. Brought more drinks. Still against training me? I've heard about your deeds in this godforsaken city. Why, what's in it for you? I can't stand injustice. Maybe. I've been wrong all these years. Fine. Prepare for training and come back tomorrow morning. I'll be here. So I don't think we need to come back tomorrow morning. I think he'll train us right now. Yeah, okay. I'm here to learn the art of hand-to-hand combat. Sounds good, and keep the caps. Today's training is on me, just because I like you. So yeah, if you're idolized here, he trains you for free. Okay, and now I think I gotta wait 24 hours. He only trains you once a day. And he only trains you 4 times. So let's train again. Wait 24 hours. Okay. Alright, so this is his last training session. You've learned a lot. The most important lesson left is self-care. Maintaining balance and control in critical situations could save your life one day. Okay. That's the last time you can be trained by him, so... Let's see... Our unarmed skill. So our unarmed skill jumped up 24%. So, oh, I'm still radiated. Let me go and fix that. Let's use one of these. 6 current radiation levels. There we go. Alright, so that's more of a side quest here. I believe that's like an unmarked quest you can do. Okay, so now I think we're ready to take on the gang up here. And we do have to kill them in order to complete this quest. So hopefully I can kill all these guys by myself. If not, I'm probably going to have to go and hire a mercenary to help me kill these guys. Okay, so let's get jiggy with it. Ooh, lucky hit. And I'm gonna run over here. These 3 people will chase after me, I think. I'm gonna save. Let's save here. Let's run behind here. So this guy is the leader here. I think he has the best weapon out of everybody here. He has like a SMG. And that thing can one-shot you. Okay. I'm gonna wait again. Alright. I'm gonna go after the guy with the gun. And there we go. He's dead. One threat down. Now I just gotta worry about this other guy with the gun. Maybe I should... yeah, I should be good. Uh-oh. God damn it. He picked up the good gun, so I gotta kill him. Is this the guy? Yeah. Alright, I gotta punch him in the eyes. And I'm dead.
You are dead. The desert winds bury your corpse beneath the sands.
So yeah, that SMG is very dangerous. That's why I took out the leader first. Damn it, I hate that the other enemies pick up their fallen comrades' guns. It makes everything harder. Alright, let's go over here. So they... looks like they have pneumatic spears. Damn. I was really hoping that I killed this guy. Okay, it looks like I might have to reload. Yeah, I got lucky there. Can I take a stim pack? Let's take a stim pack. I got 18 of them. Ain't going to be worth much if this guy burst fires me. Okay. There we go. I just gotta worry about this lady. Uh-oh. Did she pick up the... oh my gosh, I hope she didn't pick up the SMG. Damn. Okay, so she's still... God damn. There we go. Okay, we're good here now. Let's go and run after this dude. Okay, I'm gonna save. Let's save. So I only used 4 stim packs, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of this stuff. I think I have some food here. Yes. Nuka-Cola. Alright, that's good enough. So this door here is the only entrance and exit, so I'm gonna let this guy walk into the building. Save again. So there's 4 more people left to kill. Uh-oh. Not sure who saw me. Okay, I'm gonna run up on this guy. And I'm almost dead again. Alright, let's try that again. So maybe I can sneak. Let's try that. Alright, so far it's working. There we go. Stealth killed. Let's run down here. And I can't end combat for some reason. There we go. So it looks like I gotta sneak again. Save. So both these people here, they have... Actually, no, this one person here, he has a gun. This dude has... I think he has spiked knuckles, so he's not very dangerous. This person here, though, I gotta be careful. I want to kill this person. Let me see if I can... Alright, well... He saw me. Maybe I can sneak up on her. There we go. Let's sneak up on this dude. I don't really think I need to sneak up on this guy. There we go. So everything should be easier now. All right. Quest complete. Now it's time to loot. Let's take all this stuff. So now we've accomplished almost everything we can do in this city. The one thing we haven't done yet is the arena. But I'm gonna do the arena at a later date because I don't think my unarmed skill is high enough to do it. I want my unarmed skill to be at least 200% before I go through that quest line. Got a jacket, might as well take that. What's in here? A crowbar. I'll leave the crowbar there. I'll take this. Nothing there. I'll take that. And I'm going to save my perk. So we're at 40 skill points right now. Not sure what to spend it on yet. To go over here. Take the dude's money. Let's take all this too. Okay, I think we're done here. So now we just gotta go and turn in this quest to Vernon. I'm sure he's going to be very pleased to hear that we killed the gang that's been terrorizing these people here. How can I help you? Oris is taken care of. His gang won't be much trouble for a while. You're a true hero. We've been hoping for a miracle, and we got one. Now we have hope for a new life. Thank you so much. You can return all the caps you collected for the bounty. I was just after justice. And we gained 50 karma. You're amazing. Please know you're always welcome here. Goodbye, Vernon. There we go. Let me see if I can buy some more stim packs from this guy. Got 4 more stim packs. Let's sell this. Damn. 4 stim packs? Just $697. I guess everybody's giving us a discount. Let's take all that. And all right, I think this is pretty good. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for this stream. So I've been streaming for 3 hours and we're pretty much done with Phoenix. So for the next time I stream, I'm going to be heading on to Tucson, because that's where our people are going to be at. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And bye-bye.